The first ever flush fit comp Glock 17 frame, Glock 45 slide with the Radiant Ramjet. I'm gonna tell you how it's done, and then this is educational only, so do not try this at home. I'm gonna put the phone down for a second, and then I'm gonna disassemble this because YouTube doesn't like this part. So what you're gonna do is the front of the frame sticks out maybe 1/8 of an inch. The majority of the work is gonna be on the inside. The front frame rails on the Glock 17 frame will hit the front part of the slide before it gets far enough back to pick up a round and eject a round. And you won't get locked back with your magazine or nothing because it won't go far enough back. So you have to remove half of your frame rails. You don't have to remove as much as I did because I probably went a little far, but this was trial and error. So I would remove about half of it. And then after you do that, you got to come in with a Dremel and you got to make this whole piece until about halfway, because that's where I probably should have stopped the frame, is about right there. And then you make this flush all the way throughout. You have to use like some kind of Dremel, and I'm gonna tell you, this metal right here is something serious. It ain't like some cheap stuff. It's something serious. And then to make it safe, this is a piece that I wanted to order. I ordered some extra frame rails, and so this piece is a modified piece as well. It's the GS9 lock and block that you can get from 5D Tactical. So it goes to a polymer 80 frame, and it's usually about this much longer, and it has another pin. I guess the P80s have two pins, so you got to trim the front of it off, and then you got to sand down the top, make it real smooth, and the bottom part you got to make it smooth. Pretty much you're just trying to get it to line up to where you're pretty much even neck and neck. And on the very bottom, you're gonna have to pay attention, because at the bottom of the lock and block you're gonna have to sand it off just a little bit too, so you can get your pin in there and get it to line up. Pretty much that's all you have to do, but you want to be very careful. You don't want to go too far that you like your slide to go too far back, and you definitely want to keep some of your frame rails in the front. And so this is just like extra insurance, and this is pretty much why it works like it did. I have a video short up of me shooting it for the first 10 rounds. I had no issues with the Glock factory magazine. I haven't had a thorough test yet, but I will put thorough paces on it, and I will let you know how it goes. Right now it's got the Timney trigger in it that I've done some work to. I don't know, it's probably about 1 pound trigger pull. So yeah, in my opinion, she's sweet. Right now I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about stippling. So I got a couple pattern designs that I've been thinking about, and I'm gonna get like a little thumb ledge right there. It's not gonna be like my other ones, but I was thinking about doing like a diagonal basket weave, or maybe just like a dotted, like a thicker dotted pattern, but I haven't decided yet, and I want it to be nice. So, and then once I test out my other Glock 19X that I did the back strap reduction, and if I like how it shoots with the reduction on there, I might end up doing that to this too. So I'm gonna put it back together. Give me 1 second. No issues. You can see it's kind of trimmed. It's not 100% perfect, but nobody can tell from a distance. And right now I got the plate ordered for my Holosun 407 comp that's going on there, and I might end up putting my Johnny Glock, excuse me, I can't talk, Johnny Glock custom trigger that I did. It's got the Johnny Glock shoe for the Timney, but it's got the Glock performance trigger in it with a different spring in the housing. It probably makes it about 2-3 pounds, but it's got the reset pin already in this. So it's, I mean, this was a bad trigger, but this one right here, the reset's kind of weak, so I don't know if I'll keep it in there or not. But if you have any questions, just feel free to ask me in the comments. I'll try to get to you as soon as I can. I'm gonna try to see if I can upload the video of me shooting it with this video, so I'm not sure. I'm a mechanical guy, I'm not a technology guy, so that's kind of not my thing. So I appreciate you checking me out, and if you have any questions, like I said, hit me up, subscribe, whatever.